Hi guys, and welcome back to the channel. Today we are featuring a Hamilton, and they've gone full out for the summertime feel watch with this one. This here is the Khaki Navy Scuba Auto. Now the Scuba range itself, it's been out for a bit. It's an affordable watch from the Hamilton brand. But it's always had like solid dial colours, and what they've tried to do with this new model here is give it a new lease of life and turn it into what is a kind of summery kind of feel watch really with these colours. It is also available in yellow, as to there is a black, red version. And what they've done is followed the colours from the strap with elements of the actual dial. And I think it looks really good for it. It looks a more playful kind of watch, if that makes sense. But before I get into the review proper, I've got to say a massive thank you to the team over at First Class Watches of Kenilworth. They've been absolute stars, real kind of friendly, really approachable people. Strongly recommend popping into the AD if you're in the Midlands area of the UK. If you're a bit further afield, well, don't worry, because I'll leave a link to their website in the description below and at the bottom of the page now. All I ask is that if you do contact them, please mention the channels. That would really help. So anyway, let's talk sizes. It has a 40mm case size. The thickness of the watch is 13.1mm. The lug to lug is a little bit strange because it's 50mm, which is a little bit large for a 40mm watch, but it does seem to work. The strap size on this is 20mm. Now the actual dial itself, I think looks good. Yeah, it's a cracking looking watch. I think especially for a price point, I should point out this, it works out around about £750, which I think is kind of, it's more affordable than many others we feature on the channel, let's put it that way. You have this kind of textured look to the inner part of the dial with this black kind of textured, almost metallic feel. That's why it kind of glistens slightly in the light. We then have the matching colour for the chapter ring around here. That has the minute track on there as well. What's nice is we actually do have applied markers. They are very, very slim applied markers, but they are on there, which elevates the dial a little bit, gives it more texture, more kind of free, more kind of depth, I would say. And these have got lume in them, as to are the hands. The lume is pretty decent on this watch as well. It's not bad at all. We do have a date window down here at the 4:30 position. Now, they've gone with the white. Would it look better with black? I don't know, really. It doesn't look too bad at all on there. Text-wise, we've just got the Hamilton and the Khaki automatic there, and Swiss made down the bottom here. Overall, it looks nice. I like the finish on the hands. It's got a nice kind of edge to the hour hand there, and also I like the orange on the end of the second hand there. Again, it's just these little things on a more affordable watch. I think yeah, it does look good. Did it need the 24-hour indicators around here? I don't know. Let me know what you guys think of that one. Now, as we come past that, we do have a sapphire crystal on there. Not sure about AR. I can't really tell. It's not noticeable, but I think it has got AR. Now, the bezel itself, let's have a listen to the action. It's actually quite hard to purchase, to be fair, but it's got a very solid click. Is there back play? I wouldn't say there is, actually. That could be down to being a 60-click bezel. So what I mean by that is every every click indicates 1 minute. Let's see, does it line up? And yep, it does. It lines up, so that's all good. I say it's a little bit hard to purchase, even though you've got this coin edge going around there. It's a little bit stiff, but to be fair, that's spot on for a bezel, no problem at all. The insert on this, I think, is a simple aluminium insert. Now, I know a lot of people will prefer to have seen a ceramic or something like that, but the only good, well, it's not the only good thing, that's the right thing to say. The good thing with aluminium inserts is they can fade. If you owned one of these and you're always in the sun, this would eventually start to fade, and it would look really, really cool. But you know, horses for courses. See what you guys think of that. The case itself, we have a nice, well executed, simple radial brushwork on here, on there. We've got brushwork going along here. I think it looks quite nice, actually. There's no sharp edges at all on here. It feels nicely machined out. Big, fat, chunky crown guards on this side. Now, the crown itself is a screw down crown. It does carry 100 meters worth of water resistance to it. So it's not a hardcore diver. This is more a kind of pool watch, if that makes sense, or on the beach, because it's not really a true diver, because if it was, it'd have to have a loom pip up here to actually, you know, to be a proper dive watch, and probably a little bit more water resistance. The crown, screw down, pops out with an audible click there. Let's screw it back in. How easy does it go? Surprisingly good, actually. That's not too bad. Now, as we turn the watch around, we have a solid case back, but below this is their H10 movement. Now, I put it on the time graph, and I think it was pulling 3.5 to +4 seconds, which is very respectable for a watch at this price point. Well, not just at this price point, also, you know, at far more expensive as well. What I mean is some watches at this kind of price range can deviate by a great degree. I've seen +16, +20 seconds. So to come out within chronometer specs at this price point is pretty impressive. It also has 80 hours worth of power reserve and I think it's a 25 joule movement. The H10, yeah, solid. You're not really going to have any problems with that one at all. Now, the strap on this is a nice, chunky silicone strap. Does it have any stretch? Yep, a little bit of stretch. That's always good on this kind of watch. I like the way they've embossed the khaki on there. The buckle on here is kind of cool. They've gone for a big kind of chunky style one on it, and I prefer that to the pin version. Keepers, you got a fixed keep here, but I dare say, yeah, you can override that if you wished. It comes off there, and a floating keeper on the back, signed up with the Hamilton one on there. Overall, I think it's actually quite cool. Let's put it on my wrist so you got an idea how it looks. Zoom out here, quick wrist check. I'm wearing the Zin EZM1, and Bob has got on the, oh, I can't remember the name of that now. It's the more hardcore 1000 meter diver, and that is a full titanium model. I actually quite like that one. It's very big, brash, but it's kind of cool. Now, my wrist size is 7¼ inches. That works out to round about 18.5 centimeters. And let me just show you it here. And that's it on my wrist. Now, the size-wise looks spot on, 40mm. Even though it has got these long lugs, they don't really seem to, you know, be that prominent, if that makes sense. Overall, I think it looks great, and that silicone strap just looks so good. The buckle on there is very, very cool. It's actually very comfortable on the wrist. But anyway, guys, I'm going to leave you to it that. Let me know in the comments below what you think of this one, and most importantly, stay safe out there. Take care. Bye.